And welcome back to episode 5. Might possibly the final episode, based on what happened in the last one. I would say we killed the beast, took the darkness, whatever that beast was, Fenrir. Anyways.
What? Hellblade.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods.
Yep.
I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see.
Don't tell me
I'm not
you
here
missed
to
out
fight
one
my
of the
past.
stone.
I'm here for Dillion. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
No, she can't. It's too dangerous. She has the soul. She is rotting. She must defeat Helena. There is no way she can defeat Hela. She must. Hela is. She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. She can't fix it. She's done it before. She can.
What's up here?
She'll do it again. How will she do it? There must be a way. You have to try. She'll never make it.
No, we did miss one!
Northmen say the world
Oh
will
my
come to an end.
gosh.
They
What a
call
shame.
it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods.
I wonder where it could be.
First, there will be a
Okay,
terrible
I'm searching in the
winter,
mute.
3 years long. Then
There's no point
mankind
anymore, is
will
it?
turn on itself. Brothers
Man.
will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
Yeah, I mean, there's actually really no point anymore.
She did it.
I want to search up later. Well, I want to search up once I finish the series. Hopefully it'll be this episode. Come on, man. Hit me.
Stronger than you.
No, no, just... Get away! Bro, I can't see. swear we missed it though. I'm still like kind of bummed out. If we saw it.
No. She'd rather die. It's a worthless soul. But it's all she has to give. She has a warrior soul. What more could she give? A cursed soul. Of course she is, no matter what she does. She can find her. She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. You have to fight her. Be powerful. The final battle. Get his soul back. It's the final task.
Yes, it is. This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
There's nothing here.
She can do it. She can do it. She can still see the secrets of the gods. She
Maybe this bridge.
is so special. She must see. She has the sight. She can see the secrets.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
Damn. Look at my arm. Bro, if our deaths count at Hela. Bro. Oh.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash, trolls will walk the land, men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
Actually. I'm pretty sure I saw. Let's see what's over here first. Gotta fight someone, people. So slow. Okay. Time's over. I'm okay with this types of enemies. This. Hey! Wow. Might be the last of it. Yeah. We should just downstairs here, wasn't it? Continue on. Corpses away from me. This is the last one. One!
Each god will do battle
How?
in Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge
Bro.
his sword into the heart of the beast.
Man.
Freyr will
Where
face
is
Surt,
it?
but he had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok.
Bring it on then. I ain't afraid.
For it is nigh.
Come on. Bro, I dodged, bro. Literally saw me dodge. No, this guy. That's right, I got it.
We die too.
Do we die too?
We
I
die
don't
too.
want to die. We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
I don't want to die. We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua,
Stop.
Turn back.
Stop. Stop her.
Why won't she stop to die? She won't stop. Stop.
Not afraid anymore. Bring it on, brother.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone. Stop.
I don't want to die. Please stop.
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them.
They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
We missed one. Can't believe it. The hell?
Be like this. Turn away, Senua! Turn away, Senua!
Do you see it, Senua? Do you see the darkness? Faces of fear and suffering. You can see it. She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, Senua?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
Very similar to Bayoneta's boss fight. If you know, you know. The last one. What was that? I don't know if it's the last one.
You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you! And so you killed her!
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her! You killed her! You undertook.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you, let me destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw the last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me!
Oh my god, this guy.
darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Look at you. Running forward and moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillian. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie? The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillian by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillian soul if the darkness is a lie? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here.
Slow state.
Dillian, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
What the hell is this guy? No. The suitor. Peace.
Be careful, Senua.
Dillian! Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillian is gone. Dillian is dead. Let him go.
Careful, Senua.
Or what? What can he do to me that you haven't already?
Betrayed your own father.
Fight me.
Betrayed
Come
gods
on.
in search of Dillian. In search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of your battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillian. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Watch out. Watch out.
Behind you.
guys are dead.
Be careful, Senua.
This guy has to go first.
Watch out. Watch out. Behind you. Behind you. Watch out. Behind you. Watch out.
Where's my...
Careful, Senua. Watch out. Watch out. Behind you. Watch out. Watch out. Let go, Senua. Let go. You're killing yourself.
What the hell?
Be careful, Senua. Watch out. Behind you. Watch out. Be careful, Senua.
I can't, bro.
Let go of Dillion. Let go of your battle. You're killing yourself. Careful.
the hell's going on?
You've done enough. You're going to die. Behind you. Watch out. Watch out. Let go of your battle. You don't have to fight anymore. Stop. You're killing behind you.
I just got a Steam achievement that says confront Hela. Ah. Bro, my hand hurts, bro.
If you're alive, and there's no darkness, then you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Darian. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a lie, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know he's here. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release him.
because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing. And you will have no power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
There's yay!
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there. waiting to be seen again.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rot. The darkness is back. The darkness is back. Wait. What is it? It feels... It's different. It feels... It's okay. Is it okay?
This is where my story once began.
It's different.
And so it has to end here.
It's changed.
Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness.
That's Hela.
Goodbye.
Very interesting.
I know it's
So she
hard
does
to
it.
tell how mixed up you
I will
feel.
definitely have to look at
Hoping
the
what you
explanation.
need is behind
This feels like a
every
Silent Hill 2
door.
situation here where I need to go.
Each time
Because I
you
don't
hurt,
understand what
I
happened
don't want
at the
you
end.
to change. 'Cause
So did she defeat?
everyone has
Hold on, let me just lower down.
You're human after all. The
So did she defeat Hela?
sometimes
Because we obviously saw her die, but that could just be all in her head. Maybe she did.
feeling as though you never belong. This feeling is not sadness. This feeling is not joy. I truly understand.
I'm not sure.
Please don't cry now.
Let me...
Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Being like you are, well, this is something else. Who would comprehend? But some that do lay claim divine purpose.
Let me skip this.
Blesses them. Well, that's not what I
guess not.
believe, and it doesn't matter anyway. A part of your soul ties you to the next world.
Okay.
Maybe to the last, but I'm still not sure. But what I do know is to us the world is different as we are to the world. I guess you would know that. Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Oh, please don't leave here. I don't want you to change for all the hurt that you feel. This world is just illusion, always trying to change you.
Okay, I will give my personal interpretation first. Since she's psychosis, I think we're looking similarly to Silent Hill 2 situation here, where I think some of this is all in her head. Most of it is all in her head. Maybe. Okay, at first, what I thought initially is that the journey to Hela was just a way of her coping, like, oh, there's a way to get him back. But when in reality, that wasn't. So as we look at the end, we saw. I can't hear my thoughts. I look at the end. It ended at the. Oh, where's my hair? It ended at. The the game ended at the top of that wooden structure that was overlooking most of the game. It wasn't like some big ass cathedral building that we thought it was going to be. It was just that. And we thought that it would be like a grand like building, you know? Like before, like as we were approaching Hela at the end there. But it wasn't. Which was interesting. Which made me thought that it's all in the head. Maybe it is, most of it, like I said. Because in like how it was in Silent Hill 2, they use this defense coping mechanism to see things around them and like make this belief that there is still a way to get back something which they lost, which for this case was Dillian, and when Silent Hill 2 was Mary, of course. I think these two, the theme kind of resonates with each other between the two games, and I'm kind of glad that I played it in close proximity to Silent Hill 2 because the themes are very, very close together. They're like in a way where it's it's a grief in a way. Both games very heavy reliant on grief. When this game was, I would say that this game was emulsified even further by the fact that she has psychosis. I think she has psychosis or something like that. Not sure if that is true or not, or that's just everything playing in her head. And then the darkness, as we saw at the end there, explained it was just a hoax. In a way, it was just her own mind playing tricks to her. In a way, like it was never there in the first place. It was just the way her own mental state got to her, and she just rolled with it. Something like that. I'm not sure if the enemies are real. I'm not even sure if Hela is real in there. Because what seemed okay. This is the connection. The stories that was the stone lores. Maybe those were just stories which were told or not told, maybe it was read by Senua. So maybe it got implanted in her head. This might be a bit of a far-fetched. So maybe those stories that we got along the way was just like an immersion, you know, like it's planted in Senua's head. So in a way, like it felt real for us as well because the stories were planted in our head as well, in a way. And with some of it, some of it was kind of engaging. So that's that. Lore stones. It is called lore stones. What the hell? We didn't get the last one at Helheim. Okay, let's read this.
Stormy seas and lost souls.
Who is it?
She's dreamt of this before.
It's coming. Is it?
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye.
But it's very heavy. This is very heavy. I can't do it. It's a very heavy game.
But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake?
Maybe Hela is a reflection of her own.
And we only see what our
deep
inner eye
dark.
creates for us.
That's why it looks so disfigured.
Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
I don't know how long this would be.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory.
Okay.
But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
He knows she's getting closer.
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind. But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure.
Okay.
In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senua in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across
And it's just like the
Britain from
history
sea
or
to
something.
sea to
Aye.
keep the Pictish
Bring
barbarians.
it back. Okay, so thoughts on the game. Before we go through the... Because I want to show you guys the theories and all, like real theories. Okay, I go live. The ending really grabbed me. I was losing a bit of the fun in the middle section. Especially a bit after Valravan. Yeah, a bit after Valravan, I started to lose a bit of the interest a bit. But ever since after we got the sword, yeah, it really got me back. And the last section was incredibly made. Sea of Corpses was insane. The whole segment with the beast as well, that was pretty fun as well. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was probably the most intense part of the whole game. That whole dungeon section, it's pretty tense. Very good atmosphere as well. But yeah, I think the gameplay isn't what, like, it's very, like I said, I know I keep comparing Silent Hill 2 to this, but it's very difficult not to compare when there are really a side-by-side similarities. Both associate super similarly to mental health, and in a way it uses that mechanism to a point where it's very hard to differentiate reality and a person's mind. Because obviously Silent Hill 2, the town is a manifestation of James' mind, and it could be the same here. It could be the same with Senua. Maybe whatever she sees is just a manifestation of her own mind through the grief of when she lost Dillian. And I'm not sure what's real and what's not real here. But I got maybe the fact that she had psychosis, maybe that was real, and maybe that's what intensified the whole experience. But other than that, I wouldn't say the gameplay is the best. Obviously, it's not really focused to that. The combat was fine. It's not as flashy as like a hack and slash like Bayonetta. But it's decent. It's doable. You know? It's just there, satisfactory. But what sets this game apart is definitely the story. I think the story is very strong. I wouldn't say it's as good as Silent Hill 2 in that aspect, since we're comparing the two games, but it still holds on. It still holds up to be a very, very solid game storyline about loss, moving on, and basically just finding footing in your own personal events, which I know is not a lot of people's cup of tea. Like, think if you didn't enjoy Silent Hill 2 for its story, I definitely don't think you will enjoy this one. Because, like I said, both games resonate very well with each other. It's just this game was a tear down from Silent Hill 2. If Silent Hill 2 was an S, this would be an A in terms of the storyline, of course. Yeah, will I enjoy it? Yes and no. I think some parts were very bland, and it was a bit of a drag to go on, but yeah, like I said, the end I think really saved it. The end is what really captured for me and completed the circle, in my opinion. The ending was, yeah, I think the ending is still a bit unsure of it. I'm gonna go check on theories right now. I might actually just bring it along actually. So hold on. So will I recommend this? Yes and no. This is definitely not for everybody. If you guys like a very heavy hitting game, like action, full of action, like Resident Evil, then this is not for you. But if you guys like a mix of story, emotion, and just a very overall well-written story, which is full of psychological terrors in between, then yeah, maybe this for you. I don't expect a lot of action to it, because there wasn't much in that. But yeah, did enjoy it. So I'm gonna see you guys. I'm gonna pause this recording in a bit. I'm gonna bring you guys to the thing. Sorry, I was reading through some of the things and I forgot to point out one thing. I just wanted to say that the atmosphere in this game is insanely good. Especially in the part with the beast, like the Fenrir, before the fight with the one with the torch last episode. That whole section, the atmosphere was through the roof. I would say it's comparison to Silent Hill 2, but I'm gonna quit blazing that game. I don't care, because the atmosphere in that game is just a whole nother world. But this came very close. The atmosphere in some of the parts really captured what this whole game is about, and to add on with the whole voices in the head psychosis thing, I think it's really efficient, and this game really did a good job. And just overall, just finding the good balance of very eerie, dark, and just sinister atmosphere that encapsulates what this whole game is about. So a very good job to the creator and the whole team on doing that. But I'm going to continue reading, and then I'm going to show you guys some of this stuff here. Okay, I pulled out two actually, hold on. I think I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this right here. So once again, very good, because I can't really load up. So give me a few seconds. Okay, welcome back. So game's not on my tab anymore, so I can actually like scroll through around. So I found two excerpts, not excerpts. What am I talking about? Two pages that I think really will get a better understanding. So this one is on Reddit. I mean, this is the main one, which I will go through later on. But this is the Reddit version. So of course we see, so by the final scene, so she's alive. So after she found Dylan's body, she had a psychotic break. This is all in the question. Some people didn't like the ending, like this person. Yeah. Okay, so this person seemed to got it. I took her breaking the 4-4 boys and was saying she still has a life to live, and she won't let what happened to her overshadow her anymore. I doubt a sequel. It's on this Age 9 Fire Milk, because obviously that's the second one now. Nearly everything took place in her head when she's fighting people. She's fighting Vikings, when she's fighting Fenrir, which is the beast. She's probably fighting a bear. She associates all of the evil that happened in her life to Hela because of the stories Druth has told her. But the Vikings, because it was them who raised and looting her village. We can associate part as a go Dylan with Hela. It's to her that's the worst thing mentioned. So she begins to associate part of herself and wants to let go of Dylan with Hela. In the end, Hela killing Senua is a super metaphorical way of Senua learning to let Dylan go. So she was fighting her own self, basically, on what this interpretation. Senua was fighting her own self in Hela. That's why Hela looked like that and didn't look like an actual boss or anything. Senua's body still just represents that. She isn't going to let her past affect the present. So Senua killing Hela was basically a metaphor in a way. She's saying she's let whatever in the past go. Like that's the end of that. Now she's moving on to her own journey. That's why she walked away. She still has psychosis, that's confirmed. She's had it her entire life, even though we're fighting Viking demons the entire game. So it tells a realistic story. She can't get rid of the darkness, which is interesting. She can't get rid of the darkness, which I will actually go to this page later on. I don't think she ever fight outside of my how I was playing. That's interesting as well. It says prefer to think of the enemies as real people. Okay. Is there any other interesting? Okay, look. The of the game's acceptance. This to his interpretation. Hellblade is a love letter and not going through. That's why I said very similar to Silent Hill 2. Accepting Dylan's death and her own mental illness. Foreign mind, so it could be all in her mind, basically. But it looked real, because maybe everything that happened was seen through her own mind. That's what I like to take out. Hella's body is just a metaphor of Senua breaking out her own shell, as Hella was a physical manifestation to Senua of her own darkness. Literally how it was with James Sunderland. Okay, last interpretation here. Oh, this one's a big one. This is the last interpretation. Let's read this. It has been a while since I played. Okay, my interpretations that happens not only in the head, shaped by her mind. See? There's a lot of interpretations that says it all took place in her mind. That wasn't real. It's what I said earlier as well. I think she actually fights Vikings. Those aren't demon-like creatures. That's what her made her mind. Because the Vikings, remember, was the one that raided the village. She was told about the Vikings because it was them who raised and looted her village. So it's like demons to them, to Senua, I mean. See? She realized that this idea of the diner was planted by others around her, which is interesting because we'll go on to this one, which is the interview of the actual creator himself, Tamim Antoniades, which is a Greek man, I believe. Might be British, I'm not sure. Okay, the credit song doesn't matter. Okay, we'll read the last one here. She go with her. Hela is Senua's self who cannot let go Dylan. She creates this world character that fits into her fears. See, based off the story that Drew told her. So everything's all in the manifestation. Cert is the anger. Seeing Truth explains that the Vikings that killed her village served Cert. Okay. Village Vikings. Valravans of fear. For time in the wilds. I'm just on some song real quick. Hold on. I'm just on some chill ass music. It's not every day that I do a post read. I could have done it if I had to actually. Okay. The beast represents her darkness. Okay, wait, hold on. A raven is a fear from the times in the wild, based most on a short page. Okay. When Senua first confronts Hela for the first time on the bridge, she is struggling to get over her death of a beloved emotion. So that's why she's sword breaking is showing that she's strong enough to face Hela. Sword trials, each memory is a memory to the past. Okay, that was kind of straightforward in the game. A new sword represents a new found your strength. This is a new strategy all along. Okay, beast represents darkness. That was the right one. That's why in her death in the last part, Dylan was talking about the death and not being afraid of it. So maybe that was like her realization, you know. Most of the landscape is real. That's true though. I think the wooden structure is real. Just like everything that was before the last reveal was fake. Like fighting Hela and all. Don't to Helheim have been a regular door. I mean, it could be. Maybe Helheim is just like a wooden structure. Senua taking the position of Hela, trying to head off the cliff. You can see the floor. Same room she was in. However, it's much smaller. Okay, this is what I was talking about, see? That's suspended by chains. This shows that she took things that actually existed into her reality. So her reality was her fighting Hela in that big ass cathedral or boss area fight. Okay, look at it. It's this scene during the trials. If you look into the distance beyond each portal, you can see land buildings to the distance. I doubt that she physically traveled. Okay. Actual Vikings had the fact that Mr. Jim could learn that they were Vikings. I think the whole pretty much because it's how the voices react. Yeah, I noticed about this too. Halfway through the game, they started commenting on the runes, which they weren't at the start of the game. So say, why is she bothering this? She's doing okay, whatever. It's a trick, it's a real, also environment. They never said something like the wall is gone now. Never said it to go through. So the point we're getting to, the voices always acknowledge the enemies. Watch out, finish him, she won, they're going to kill her. Bosses were likely in her head, since they all represented something. The Viking experience monsters. Yep, that's true. The final fight could have been a symbolic one. No matter what she does, she can't overcome what happened. That's why we had to die. Because no matter how hard Senua tried, it was to no avail. She eventually still had to let go, and which she did eventually in the end. That's why the voices in the end said, "You're going to die, there's no point. You have to let go of Dillian." Which she eventually did by dying, by falling to the floor. Okay, now let's read this. This is the actual interview with the main man himself. I already read most of it. I want to get to the more, what do you call it? More important parts. So this is not really important. I mean, it's just the idea of psychosis. It's not the important part. But it's very interesting because I read that they had a very big look to refine the story. Biomedical research gave Ninja 400,000 grant to do research on mental illness. So whatever we saw in the game is a very close interpretation on psychosis, which is just cool. It's just a very well thought out and just cool fact to know that they've done a lot of research on this game to really encapsulate that mental illness thing and psychosis in general. It's just extremely a good thing to do. Research about Senua psychosis with the hellish environment, unwell battle with monsters, but really it's not. I will open this up later. What the hell is this song? Okay, now to the parts that I thought was good. It's more of the below. Okay, this is a permanent effect spec. I will actually read through that. Yeah, but I think Melina Jurgens, who plays Senua, I think did a good job with all the voice acting and facial expressions. I'm not sure if she did the voice acting, but if she did, it's very good actually. This is talking about the voices in the head throughout the game, which I thought was fine. I think it's very well said here. It's strange how people just internalize those voices very quickly. And this is very true actually. Like, there was a point in the game, again, it was during the beast part, where there was a section where the voice is just gone, And it was more eerie. It was extremely eerie. It was like, bro, like I'm not used to this. Like it's actually, yeah, I'm not sure. It's just a very cool feature, I think. Okay, yeah. How do you feel the horror side of things? A representation of horror. Not a good friend. He's gonna die. It's very reminiscent to how it was for Senua, I believe. That was a scariest moment. It's not that important. I mean, for the story. Okay, this is the ending. Hold on, let me just read out to it. Oh, it's the same. Okay, what I'm trying to communicate in the ending. So this is from the main creator himself, the main writer himself, Antoniades. What I'll say is that she said she didn't want to, very specific. No, ending mine, but it's open to interpretation. Spoil for other people. Well, what he will say is that there's a recurring theme of dying within yourself and being reborn. So maybe it was true that it was the fact that Senua's dying was her letting herself go of all her past traumas and memories of her childhood with the father, and then her being reborn was like a whole new self, like I'm a new person now, you know. Since I'm not going, okay, look. See? I think it relates to people who have talked about this experience. They come out the other side. A lot of people who have severe psychotic breaks, they recover, many of them with help. They come out of it transformed, they come out feeling like they have reconstructed their realities to such an extent that some of them give themselves a new identity. There's this concept of death of an old reality and the birth of a new one, which we physically saw at the ending of Senua, so maybe that could explain the ending a bit. There's a recurring theme within the game, but at the end the voices are still there because she does have psychosis. The sins are not going away, but her understanding of her reality has changed, and the fact that she accepted Dylan's death, and that's why her whole self has died, just Hella's body. This is where the metaphor really pays off. You're conquering your demon or emerging from hell. Spoiler territory, so this is like canon. The darkness came from an idea her father gave her, so the darkness was never within her. She has psychosis, and the darkness was just an idea that the father had instilled in her all the way, that she was cursed, which she wasn't. Her having psychosis and her being cursed is two different things. And she was never cursed. This is just an idea that the father gave her because of her psychosis. So let's go with that idea of her darkness. That's not really good to change the fact that Dylan is dead. She still hears the voices because of her psychosis, still sees the vision, still sees visions are going to be there, but she can't let go of the suffering caused by the idea that it was her fault. So I'm not sure how Galena's death has, maybe the vision of Galena's being burnt alive was actually real. I think it does say that a bit below. They probably think that some people have gotten it wrong, so she's somehow cured at the end, but she wasn't. That was kind of obvious. She wasn't cured. Okay, look. Hella the goddess, does she represent something in particular? Was it just last way? So obviously Hella's North Lord of Black. Her mother was burnt at the stake and she was half burned, hence the black ash. So this confirms the fact that Galena, the mother, was indeed burned. The vision was true, was real. From her has emerged the darkness, inflated a lot of the mythology of the Norsemen with the memories she's had through the Lore Stones. The concept of darkness wrapped up in that. There are visual metaphors in the game, it's not quite thing one, okay. So it's everywhere. Of course, there's a lot of symbolisms in the game, puzzles and whatnot. There's meaning behind what she represents and concept of death. So see, the more interesting that up to the interpretation. I can't really speak. I'm so sorry. realization that Senua makes at the end include recognizing Dylan is gone. She isn't cured, as her father had said. She isn't cursed. Right, it's an idea, a reality that her father put in her head. Dylan nearly broke that idea. He had a competing idea, so her being cursed was all her dad's, her father's idea. But Dylan almost broke it when obviously he died. Then he had a competing idea which she was not cursed, not at fault. Dylan died, her father's reality took over, dominated her, which is why it became worse tenfold. And through this journey to come back to Dylan's reality, and reject her father's reality, and that she was cursed. But she wasn't, of course. Okay, this one is all not that important. I mean, it is important, you can read it, but yeah, the story wasn't linear, it was quite obvious. Sequel, of course, there is a sequel now. I think this is all just the expectations and how the game was going to be. So yeah, I think that kind of interprets well. I think I got a clear picture of the game. Yeah, I'm going to end the episode there. I want to read this to myself because I don't think you guys want to read it. Unless you guys can read it on your own. But I'm going to end the series there. Full stop. If you guys do enjoy, okay, actually this. Okay, if you guys do enjoy this series, do leave a like, leave a comment, and haven't subscribed, do subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not really sure what series I'm gonna play yet, but might be a good one. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. Whatever it is, do stay tuned. See you guys. Bye bye.